Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to Ethernal Realms and welcome to your November eclipse reading. This one is taking place in your 11th house in Taurus. That's where there can be some revolutions and changes that you make or realizations that come towards you about your hopes, dreams and aspirations. We also had a Scorpio solar eclipse on the 25th of October. That was right opposite that sign in your 5th house of self-expression, inner child, children, hobbies, entertainment, dating and love life. So let's see how all of this is playing out in the coming 6 months, because that's how long the eclipses usually take for tangible results to show. Although I have to say that because we have Uranus in the mix, there can be some results that you already start seeing before the eclipse even happens. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. We have first the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the card of abundance, feeling very rich and well-to-do. This is feeling beautiful, being able to take care of yourself. You have a very good sense of self-worth and value as well. You are spending time, quality time, in making your space and yourself feel worth it, feel beautiful, and also you're kind of investing in things that you want in your future. So these are things that you enjoy to do, okay? Your aspirations are not about, okay, I need to put some money in the bank or something. It's something that is more personal to you and you really enjoy. It's a desire you have, a hope you have for your future. Wow, really strong. All right, then we have the Nine of Cups. We have two nines already, which signifies the finalization of an old chapter. There are realizations that come to you, and that's what enables the movement forward into a rebirth cycle, or like creating massive change, or like noteworthy change. I think that would be the more accurate word here. Creates a noteworthy change in your surroundings and yourself because you are changing. The Nine of Cups is about wishes coming to fulfillment. This is also remaining in that very hopeful and abundant mindset that you already have everything that you're seeking. It's in a different measure, perhaps in a different place, and it's not able to channel, or it was not able to channel towards the areas of life you wanted. But now there is a recognition that you have all the beauty, you are beautiful, you have all of the requirements or the desires that you have wanted. It's in a different location. Then you are more open to receiving that, and you're like, oh well, since I already have it, I'm just gonna put it here in this area of life. For example, we're talking about the 5th house with creativity, right? So it could be that you are already creative and you use that in creative problem solving, figuring out very quirky or different and original ideas to solve your regular life problems and helping other people out as well. That as well is a form of creativity, right? It's not just about painting and sketching and all of that. But let's say you want to do those things. Let's say you want to paint and you feel like you cannot paint or you cannot draw, but you still are creative, and you might first attribute that to, I can't do it because I'm not creative enough for this. But it's just a matter of wanting it. And here, if you have a wish, you will find a way. It's basically that. I already have it. I don't have to manufacture it. I don't have to ask others for anything. I'm completely independent and can do it on my own, given that I have the resources that I need and the desire to make it happen. That's what I'm getting here. The beach is really standing out, so I feel like in the coming 6 months, you're creating more bliss and peaceful vibes in your surroundings. You're also being very grateful, thankful for all the people, the connections, and the life that you're living now. This is just an overall, with the Nine of Cups, overall satisfaction with where you are. You're also able to go with the flow, and that opens up even more doors. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is exactly the opposite feeling of the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles that I was talking about. It is very uninspired. It is quite stable. Like, yeah, I wanted this and I have it and I'm happy where it is. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not especially life-affirming or inspiring or anything that boosts your motivation. So it can be that you're shifting out of stagnant energy. This here, like, it's seeing the same river bend, it's seeing the same water, and it's not like like you're not enjoying the water. It's not like you don't enjoy where you are right now, but it's not doing anything special to you anymore. So there is that desire to move out of your circumstance, but that does not negate all of the blessings that you have right now. That's what. The more you acknowledge that, the more gratitude you put into your environment, the faster you're able to move out of your limitations, things that you would like to shift, and the universe kind of follows suit. The water brings it towards you. It's all about aligning yourself to the flow. Okay, when we say that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, and so on, then we're not even noticing the things that we already have, which means it's kind of giving the signal that even if I receive something, I won't be thankful for it. It gives off that type of vibe to the universe here. So that kind of causes some subconscious blocks in manifesting. That's why gratitude is a big portion of manifestation. All right, speaking of manifestation, this is amazing. We have the Magician here. So your thoughts, your words, and your actions, all of these together is going to make magic happen. You will have the resources if you don't already. You will have the support if you don't have already. You will have the inspiration if you don't already. And you also have the clarity if you don't already. So you have all of the magic that you require within you, and it's all about you utilizing those things in a very skillful and resourceful and creative manner as well to make this new reality that you wish happen. Also, this is about taking personal authority and being very mindful of how you are speaking to yourself in your environment, who you are talking to as well, and where do you spend your money? What are you prioritizing? Because wherever we spend our finances, that's what we are valuing at that moment. And yes, values can go from, some small little superficial things that does not necessarily have to create a giant success. But either way, we have to question, like, let's say you want junk food. It can be because you are already very tired and you just need something that satiates your hunger. And at this moment, solving your hunger is the biggest priority. That's completely fine, right? It's not like it's the total end of the world. But if we make that a diet pattern, then we again have to ask, like, is that a value? Is that valuable to me? Should I spend my focus and energy in that direction? I know it's a small example, but that's basically what I'm talking about. Wherever you're putting your focus is what you will be creating. So what you're focusing on, is that valuable to you right now? And is that valuable to you down the line? Amazing. Also talks about craftsmanship and artistic skill. So up-leveling your skills, feeling secure within your skills as well is very likely. Then we have Three of Wands, which talks about positive message coming, and you can anticipate that whatever is coming towards you is exciting, it's new, and it can also be you charting your path forward. And again, you don't know everything about the future, but that's not always necessary, right? We take steps one by one because we keep on getting inspired in our certain direction. That's a very good card to get when we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the blah and the meh type of feeling, like it's whatever, But with the Three of Wands, it's like each step of the way is exciting, right? So this is what is being manifested into your life in the coming 6 months. By the end of the 6 months, you will be for sure recognizing what this is talking about. It can be some information, communication that comes towards you as well when we have the Magician here. But this is really positive news that gives you a lot of independence and autonomy in your environment, and that kind of shakes up all the stagnant feelings that you have. And you're once again inspired to forge forward a new path for yourself. Okay, somewhere that you feel very, very fulfilled. And Three of Wands, I'm also hearing rejuvenation of energy. If you've been doing kind of the same thing a lot and you're getting dull by each moment, losing your shine, then in the coming 6 months, you're like bringing that spark back up. Everyone's recognizing. It's kind of showing in the way that you present yourself, the way you're dressing, the way you conduct yourself, what you order when you go to a restaurant, who you're speaking to, what you're surrounding yourself with, the vocabulary, things like that. There are many different things that are up-leveling simultaneously. That kind of leads to that overall sense of satisfaction and independence as well. Okay, So then we have synesthesia, which is kind of it reminds me of Three of Cups in your scenario. I don't know why, but that talks about the connections and the friendships that you have. It can be that you are working together, or you're asking or communicating about different skills that you want to acquire, or different dreams that you have, and everyone's kind of supportive and they're working with you. Also goes with what I was saying earlier, that a lot of things simultaneously are working out and they're all kind of aligned. Okay, they can be very separate things, like the way you dress does not have to affect what you eat, right? But it feels like, again, shallow examples. Okay, but the philosophy still applies, that anything that you are doing there, it seems like it's very detached from one another, but somehow there is a wholesome progress that is shifting your perception on what your goals should be, what your values are, what you can let go, what you can bring in, things like that. Synesthesia also is reminding me of some synchronicities you can see, especially when we have the Three of Wands as well. This is kind of numbers and signals, messages that you get that helps guide the path for you. So if you're unsure about what skill to develop on, or what course to take, who would be a good teacher, things like that, then these months would be where you can acquire more information that gives you a sense of assurance. Okay. Then we have belonging. Yeah, this is like, what is your tribe? In the bigger picture, what tribe do you connect with? What is your group of people that you totally feel a sense of kinship, even if they're not your best friends or they're not your family? Okay, just a club that you feel like you belong. That usually connects with the 11th house. You can find yourself drawn to more people that you relate to on an emotional level. You feel like you've known them from before because you just get along. And it's kind of surprising that even if everyone has experienced such different life stories coming from different backgrounds, we still somehow find that feeling of belonging with complete strangers. I kind of hear that in my head, that you can't believe that you belong. Okay, and that I think gives you even more freedom and independence, that type of feeling. And we have once again a card number 9, integrate your knowing, which talks about combine all of the skills and knowledge and resources that you have gathered so far and bring into awareness that you are capable. You already have it. Okay, it's just in a different place. You've just not exercised in the area of life that you want. So if you want to communicate with people and form new friendships, but you think that, oh, now it is too late, where am I gonna meet someone or whatever, it does not mean that you can't make friends anymore. It's just that at the moment you're blocking yourself, and that is completely fine. For now, it's a part of the process, right? First, we identify the problem, but we don't stay there. So here, with integrate your knowing, you're not staying there. You're coming out of it. You're like, okay, this is the problem. Let's figure out the solution. Okay? Very, very nice. It's also just one step before a cycle gets over. That's card number 9. The finalizations, wrapping things up, and it's like you know what to do now to finish this cycle. You have all of the knowledge and you have all the materials you need. So it's just about getting forward and doing that. So in the coming 6 months, for example, people that you're renting with, you don't want that anymore. You want to live by yourself, so you're going to do that. And in order to do that, you're going to have some conversations, draw up new contracts or something, or find a different place and all of that. The time is needed definitely to arrange things, but you'll be surprised at how quickly everything moves forward. Okay. Then we have bravely market your magic. Yeah, if you are doing your business or something, even if you're not, by the way, this basically talks about not being shy to express yourself. If you're creative and you think outside the box, showcase it. You don't have to be so shy about it, because you're really good at what you do. I don't know you, but that's what the cards tell me, and I'm inclined to believe it. So 11th house is about that showcasing, networking, marketing, and all of that. And if you are more like, let my job do the talking, that is also totally possible. Put your work out there. That's all. You don't need to yell at strangers on the road if that is not something you're comfortable with. If flyers are not the way to go for you, that's completely fine. There are many different ways that people can do that. It's just a matter of loving what you do and then not being shy to talk about it or showcase it, right? And if you're going to need some time to do that, to come out of your shell, take your time. But this is saying that you are brave enough to do that. You're stopping yourself for now, but you don't need to do that. And you will not in the coming 6 months, okay? Totally not. It can even be small things like, again, finding a tribe. If you're doing something creative, maybe joining pages that do the same things. That way you already have a bonding platform, and also, you know, meeting up with your friends and telling them what you're up to so that they can pass along the word. Little things like that are usually enough, and you won't be shy to talk about it because you're just genuinely enjoying what you do. That's it, right? Gorgeous. Then we have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation that merely calls for help. Yeah. So whenever you're feeling fearful or unsure, call for people, call for the universe, call for some guidance. Don't get stuck on a problem. That's what I'm getting. Don't get stagnant, don't get stuck. There's a lot to be unfolded here that is going to make you feel so happy and very abundant as well. Follow those signs and work on them one by one. There is no rush here. There is a need for self-assurance, and as long as you want it yourself, there is no reason why you can't have, you know, what you want or what you're seeking. But I really love the purple over here, connects with the universe again and the crown chakra. So I feel like you will get the answers and the realizations you seek through your intuition by spending some time alone. And even with the integrate your knowing, you can see all of these rays around the head of the wolf. I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, you can see that around the head, and that is again connecting with the crown chakra. That's where enlightenment and awareness happens. The knowing is like a very deep knowing of this is right. That's when it stops mattering what other people have to say or not to say or whatever. That's not even a factor anymore, because you know something so deep and so true to you that it will exist regardless of other people's opinions and approvals, validation, and all of that. Okay, none of the other factors matter. So really rich and a beautiful card, I would say. Okay, then we have I am the dreamer of my dream. That's so interesting. 11th house literally has the word your dreams and hopes in it. So there you go. You are the dreamer of your dream. It is in your hands. And again, the purple, you have to believe it. Then it's yours. You can manifest really quickly. The Magician is the master manifester, and the Three of Wands is a yes card for any yes or no question you have. So, and also the Nine of Cups, a wish being granted, fulfillment coming through. Gorgeous. And we have I'm unapologetic about what I desire, yeah, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yes, it will. It definitely will. Okay, there's no doubting that at all. And if you are, then these cards are basically affirmations asking you to stop doubting and do what you love doing. Okay, wow, so positive. I love it. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some more info about this November eclipse, please, for Cancer. 12th house, Mercury, and Taurus. Perhaps you have some 12th house placements, but 12th also connects with the spiritual body. It talks about your intuition as well. It is about your dream life. It's signs and synchronicities that take place, kind of guiding us towards the dreams that we want to achieve. What else? Yeah, so your dreams can have some symbolism. Perhaps note those down. Stay alert about what they might be symbolizing. You can see numbers or certain symbols that you have not seen before. So, you know, drawing that right after you get up, something like that can really help. There will be epiphanies and realizations as well when we have Mercury in the mix. Mercury is definitely part of this eclipse in Scorpio. It is in your 5th house. So There are some thought patterns and limitations that you've imposed upon yourself that are just melting away on the 25th of October moving forward, or the 26th, depending on where you live. Okay, and Taurus obviously is the eclipse point here. That would be your 11th house, so you can be finding a new place of belonging, finding more kinship, developing deeper bonds with existing friends. You can be venturing a little bit further into a community that you anyway relate to. For example, if you like cooking, then you might follow some chefs and their profiles, and they might show you some processes, and then you're interacting more with people who are also food enthusiasts, things like that. And that is really helping you further your own dreams, have a better understanding of what you want, and also marketing your own talent if that's something relevant for you. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the reading resonated and helps you out. Let me know your thoughts, and like and subscribe as well. It really helps grow the channel. And if you want a personal reading, you can reach me via Etsy. The link is in the description box and comment below. Check out your other zodiac specific eclipse and month ahead videos, because that'll give you a lot more context of how your life looks like around this time. Yes, I will see you some other time. Take care. Bye.